Hello, welcome to Cube Puzzle Fun. This is a YouTube channel for explorations of Rubik's Cubes and explanations of how you solve them and learning things about them, expanding your knowledge and pushing your abilities until you can do more on cubes and cubing. Usually, we keep things very basic. Use plain English, make it very easy for beginners to be able to understand and engage with the explanations and explorations that we do here on Cube Puzzle Fun. Every once in a while, I do something a little more intermediate. I've been calling those challenge videos. They just help you explore the cube and learn to do things in different ways. The reason that I have never done any kind of advanced cubing videos on here is, first of all, because that's not really what we're about, but second of all, because I myself am not an advanced cuber, so how am I going to make an advanced video for advanced cubers? Really thought there was no way until today. I did think of a way, which is there have been 3 different challenges, and today I am going to see what happens when I try to combine all 3 challenges. I'm not going to get super in depth into any of these challenges because I've made videos about them before. One challenge is an unscramble challenge where you take, if you have 2 cubes available to you, I just figured out a way to do it with 1 cube, but then somebody pointed out to me, a lot easier if you do it with 2 cubes. If you have 2 cubes, it's a lot easier. You take 1 cube and use that as your reference cube. You scramble it all up good and scrambled, and then you take a solved cube and you solve that to the unscramble. That is very good for teaching you how to get away from dependency on color. Very fun, very challenging. It twists my brain around a lot. Second challenge that I do is called the rotationless challenge. All these challenges have been around for a very long time before I stumbled across them. Rubik's Cube's been available for like 40 years, and it's one of the most, one of the biggest selling products in human history. So, yeah, all these things have been done before, long before I stumbled across them. But I will say that I did not see anyone doing any of them. I wasn't like copying anybody's anything. These were all things that I stumbled across just by accident while I was doing my own cubing practices. But anyway, the rotationless challenge, you scramble the cube and then you look at only 3 sides of the cube. 3 sides of the cube you may not look at. You have to start with whatever 3 centers are facing you, and you have to end with whatever 3 centers are facing you, and you mostly have to keep those 3 centers facing you. You can just briefly, if you have to do something real quick. And then the last challenge is something that I've been calling the BeltSolveChallenge. Put in these 4 middle layer edges first, and then that sort of makes it so that you have 2 last layers to solve. If you like practicing last layer, BeltSolve is perfect for that. But today, I am going to scramble up my reference cube and then do a rotationless unscramble, where I will be rotationlessly, without rotating this at all, solving this to a scrambled cube, if I can do it. And then, with that scrambled cube, I will do a rotationless belt solve. So I will have this all scrambled up in whatever way this ends up scrambling, and then I will put in the 4 edges and then solve the rest without rotating this cube at all, as best I can. I'm hoping I can do this, because otherwise it'd be a very embarrassing video. Also, I am going to speed up the video quite a bit, 4 times faster, because that's really our only options. Is either I could speed this video way up, or else we could have a very, very long video. I'm not terribly fast, and I'm hoping that I can do this at all. So yeah, let's go. Alright, this cube on my left is my reference cube. That is the cube that I get to refer to. I can flip that around all I want to and look at it from any direction. The cube on my right is my working cube, and I have to keep this white side up, green side towards the left, and the red side towards me, and I can only make these 90-degree middle moves, no more than that, and I have to put them back. So I'm going to get started and insert my first couple pieces. The first couple pieces are really easy because A, you know exactly where they are, and B, there's no solved cube to keep you from putting them where they go. I'm working from bottom to top. I'm using beginner's method because honestly that's probably my best hope of even being able to do this thing at all. I'm going to work along the bottom and just go from the front left corner and towards the front right corner and then towards the back, and just work my way all the way around, just getting one piece at a time until I have that whole bottom side solved, the side with the yellow center. Now that I have that solved, I need to put in 4 middle edges, but as I'm looking for the 4 middle edges, I keep not finding them. I'm hoping that they'll be up top somewhere where it's really easy to insert them, but they're not. And also I'm not doing a great job of keeping the cube on the camera, I'm sorry. But I find that 3 of them are in each other's places, so that there's only one up top that I can insert. But once I insert that one, it pops another one out, and then I can insert that one and it pops another one out. So it's kind of like dominoes. Once one falls, the rest of them begin to fall. Ultimately I can finally get the 4 edges in, but that is only the beginning of my troubles, because when I get all 4 of those edges in, now I find that the 4 edges up on top do not match the 4 edges of the reference cube. There is one edge that is clearly wrong, so there's an edge somewhere that I have to find that is just in the wrong place, and I check along the bottom, and along the bottom matches the reference cube, so it's got to be one of the 4 middle edges, but I'm not seeing anything anywhere. It's like the darndest thing. Honestly, I'm ready to give up because like I can't proceed. I can't go forward if the 4 edges don't match each other up top, and they don't. Finally I figure out that it is the back edge, but now like how to even dig that out, because I am not feeling confident in doing that move, which is facing away from me. I'm used to always doing that move while it's facing towards me, and trying to do it, I actually mess even more stuff up, and now I'm really ready to give up. But I decided to push through. Like if you put the pieces in their right place once, you can put them in their right place again. So I am looking through and trying to work through it and get that whole destroyed side recreated. And now I think I am looking at the same 4 edges up top, so that is good at least. And I just need to figure out which way they need to be flipped so that they're all matching each other. And then flip them up where they go. Now it's just a matter of fixing some corners, and that is not too tricky. And I think, yeah, there we go. So that is the unscramble challenge completed. Now I am on to the belt solve. I have been, mental anguished enough to the point where I can actually remember where a lot of these edges are. So getting my belt assembled is pretty easy. I do a belt check, and that's good. So now I can start sorting my pieces. I'm gonna sort all the white edges up to the top and all the yellow edges down to the bottom, and then same thing with the corners. Getting all these white corners up to the top with some corner juggling, and now I have all of the white pieces up, yellow pieces down, and it is a matter of moving. I'm gonna solve the top first, just because I can see it, so that's a little bit easier. Just juggle these corners to where they go, and then orient them so that they're pointed in the right direction. Got one more corner to go in the back there, and I am going to figure out exactly which way I need to do this sequence of moves so that I only have to do it once, because I do not. I'm just running out of patience, to tell you the truth. And now I am orienting the bottom edges, and I got to skip. I got to skip on the last corners, and if ever I deserved a skip, if ever there was a solve for me where I deserved to skip at the end, this was the solve. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining us here on Cube Puzzle Fun. If you do decide to take on this ultimate challenge, I'll be very interested to find out how you did. If you're having trouble, let me know. I can probably try to help you see where we're going wrong. Yeah, thank you very much again, and I will see you the next time here on Cube Puzzle Fun.